here today to talk about depression. I'm concerned about one of my friends, and I'm also concerned about a lot of people that have depression. It's a very touchy subject, so I'll try to go through it the best way I know about it. The first step is always going to be the hardest, as I would think, would be admitting that you have a depression problem, okay? The second step is to step out that door. Knowing you have a depression, you got to step out. Step out into the world a little bit, even if it's on your porch. This is what helped me. I stepped out on the porch, I looked around for a while. And then all of a sudden, then I'm wondering, why am I sitting on the porch when I can go maybe for a walk? This is how I see depression. This is how it makes a person feel. They feel like this. Black, gloomy, dark. There's no way out. If you dig deeper, it gets darker. You dig more deeper, it gets darker. See, the house is like a safety net. I agree. When you're depressed, you feel like being away from people, go to that house. But it's like this big mountain right here. It's black. It's dark. It's depressing. If you get out in the world, you get out and away from that ugly black mountain, look at the beauty that surrounds you. Look at it. I mean, even if there's nobody around, look at the beauty that surrounds you. You got to get out of that safety net of the house. I know it's very easy to do. It's not very easy to do, I should say. But you got to get away from that safety net of the house. And the first step is that porch. The second step is to step outside of your house. The third is to start walking around, looking at other things. Even if you have to drive to a park, drive to a recreational area, you got to get out. Even if there's not people around, this is a good step. There's a lot of depressions. There's a lot of different kinds. I can't explain how many there are. But one of them I have experienced is you're no good, you're hope, you're hateful, you're ugly, you're retarded. There's a lot of things that can make a person depressed. You're fat, you can't be a good dancer, you're not a very good comedian, anything. But the main thing is you gotta sit there and focus on the person who made you feel this way. What is that person like? And analyze them. They already analyzed you. See, and this is where nature and being alone, but not in your safety net, is a very important thing to do. You see, that's how I had to get out of my safety net. I had to actually step foot out of the house, get onto the porch, go take a walk through the river bottom, and then find a little stream, sit there, and it doesn't take a day. I mean, it's not a miraculous one-day trip. It's a lifetime of work. But the first step is you got to get out that door. Because your safety net has become your dungeon. And that's the very important thing. The safety net is now a dungeon. But when you get out in nature or get out somewhere, even for a drive, if you take a drive, that's great. But you got to get away from the safety net is the main thing. Okay? I can't give you every process that would help you out, which I wish I could, because I'm not very perfect or very good at depression. But I can honestly say what I have done that might help you all out with the first steps of maybe helping you get out of depression. How about going to a walking trail? Even if it's a little secluded, it's wonderful. You're out in nature, you get to hear the trees, the wind blowing and everything. You get off the beaten path sometimes. Sometimes you find a beautiful view. Sometimes you'll find something new, something exciting. I know that you guys feel sad and gloomy, want to just lay down and die. But you know what? If you can grab yourself and pick yourself up and more up, and stop listening to those people that depress you. Then you can get up and you can scoot yourself across, baby steps, and soon you can turn yourself around off of that ugly old pipe and stand up for yourself and say, I can do it. But it takes baby steps. I know this because I'm there. I have been there. Okay? I'm still myself taking baby steps. I'm crawling across a black pipe getting dirty. But you know what? I don't care. Who's gonna see? Have a little fun. Even at your own expense where nobody sees, have a little fun. It picks you up when you're feeling down. I just wanted to tell you, as a friend to a friend, and also everybody else that has depression, I've been through it. I've gone through quite a bit of it. But you know what? I'm now picking myself up off the ground, off this black pipe. And I'm picking myself and putting myself on the feet. Taking baby steps, but I'm getting there. You know what, my friend? That you know who it is? Please, find yourself a park. Go take a walk. It's really relaxing. Even if you do it by yourself, find out why. And not, analyze yourself. Analyze other people. But you can't do it in your safety net. If you stay in your safety net, how are you going to analyze anything? How are you going to relax? By looking at a computer? By listening to the radio? Nah, man. By looking at four walls? Christ, no. I've done that. Looking at four walls doesn't work. Looking at the floor, being sad, being depressed. Your house is a safety net, but when you become a prison also. So please, for the love of God, just take that first step outside onto the porch. Remember that, outside onto the porch. Watch a few bit. If the net, and it doesn't even have to be in one day. Just get out in the porch, watch for a couple of hours, maybe a half a day, come back in. Relax. Go outside of the porch the next day, walk down, halfway down the sidewalk. Whatever it takes. But you got to get out. Get out of this cage that you're in. Because once you get out in nature, once you get out even in a public area, if it's just walking down the street, you don't have to say hi to anybody, but you got to get out to do anything. Get out. Get yourself out from laying on down and dying. That's what you're doing, is dying. Get out. Try it. Give me a comment and see if it works for you. I hope this video is helpful. Thank you, YouTube, and you guys have a nice day.